Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Phoenix Suns facing off against the Miami Heat. And now let's head out to the arena, hook up with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
Again, everyone, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for the Suns, Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And at center, it's Marcin Gortat, the 6'11 versatile scorer and finisher, known as the Polish Hammer. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Morris in at the four-man position. And for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the five, the always versatile 6'11 star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James. And it's Haslem in at the power forward.
You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Dragic. And the pass to Morris. There's the three. Gets it to go. Morris has got the opening basket of the game for the Suns. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And, Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's the most underpaid athlete in the... Hammer time! Hammer time!
It's not possible. What we just... Clark, is that...
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Now the dish to Morris. Dragic, some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Bledsoe. And that one goes long.
Well, coming off his impressive showing in the 2012 playoffs last season, really a breakout season for the dynamic Eric Bledsoe.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek for a moment. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D-Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And Clark, going back to Bledsoe, we knew how tough he could be at the defensive end of the floor, but his progress offensively. You know, Steve, I thought that really turned a lot of heads of GMs around the NBA when he was taking the place of the injured Chris Paul.
Yeah, early in his career, you could back off him defensively. He didn't have a lot of confidence in his shot, but he improved there, and he's such an amazing athlete that he has the ability to play make, to get into the paint and create havoc for the defense.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. When you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4 who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him.
Dishes it to Morris. Butler, he's guarded by Haslem. And that one's good by Butler.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Chalmers dishes the buck. Back to Chalmers. The feed to LeBron. Unloads. Miami no good on that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Pass to Wade. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Wade, right side, hits the outside fadeaway. Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go. Suns trail by 3.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat move analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
It's Dragic with the drive. They double him with LeBron. Got a piece of it. He feeds it to Morris. Off target from outside. He'd have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Outside Butler. He kicks to Gortat from 13, and the shot is good. And here are the Heat now. Inside to Bosh. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Dragic. Back to Gortat. Pass to Morris. Shoots from the line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He dishes it to Chalmers. A fader. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Dragic with the drive. Gortat.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Miami trailer. Feeds it to Chalmers. LeBron James on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 8 points for LeBron. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
And that one's good by Butler. Here's Chalmers. LeBron outside. Fires the 3. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bledsoe with him. Now guarded by Mario Chalmers. Marcin Gortat again. Gortat's got 8 points.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, you know, the Suns dropped from being a team that could fight for a playoff spot to the cellar of the West last season. And much of that you could attribute to how much they struggled on the road.
The Heat trail by 3. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. steps back and shoots. Wade outside, shoots a three. Rebound by the Suns. Well, the Suns did have a lot of trouble on the road, as you were saying, Clark. Only managed to...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Doubled by Haslam. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. Butler's got 8 points.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Right side, Butler. Back to Bledsoe. Kicks it to Butler. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. He's got 10.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
He passes to Dragic. The dish to Gortat. Back to Dragic. There's the pass to Gortat. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Haslam, that's good.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Suns leading by 7. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Butler. Dishes to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That drops. Haslam's got 6.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Chalmers against Dragic. Here's Butler. That 3 off the mark.
Wade seems to be slowing down just a touch, and the difficulty as you get older, when you're not a great jump shooter, which Wade is not, is that defenses will back off you. And that's the big challenge now for Dwayne Wade, adjusting to that newer style of defense that he's going to be looking at.
Here's Butler. Butler missing again. The Heat trail by 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And Steve, you go back to the strong output for Dwayne Wade last season for the 4th time. In his career, he averaged over 20 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists a game. Clark, one of only 4 players in the league last season to hit that mark.
And Kevin, he led all shooting guards in player efficiency rating for the 5th consecutive season. Some might argue, but the numbers speak truth. He's the best shooting guard in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Gortat. Marcus Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And it's Gerald Green in for Eric Bledsoe. The 3 from LeBron. There's the bucket. Good. LeBron's got 15 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And Marshall gets to Green. Beasley from 12 feet out. Here's Len. Nice D from Anderson.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Marshall kicks to Beasley. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Now the feed to Battier. Kept alive. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And 1:01 left in the first. Marshall passes to Beasley. Green. Cole with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Well, Michael Beasley, former #2 pick in 2008, signed on with the Suns last season, and they really had high hopes for him, but he had his worst season yet. Miserable shooting and more turnovers than assists.
No good on that one. And for Michael Beasley, his offense has kind of been the one thing you could count on, but even there, he struggled.
Yeah, it's been maybe a fall from grace for a player who was dominant at Kansas State. But the problem for Beasley, not really a 3, not really a 4. He's a tweener, and he just has not been able to find his niche in this league.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Suns trail by 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Beasley. The tray. And that one's good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-6 run. Allen, defended by Marshall. Back to LeBron. Releases. Excellent D from Marshall. Here's Green. Can't hit. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, head coach Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat finally getting the respect he deserves now with their multiple championships. But his players not afraid to rim him a little. Dwayne Wade said Spoelstra's favorite word, focus. He said, here's what it sounds like to play for my coach. Come on, guys, we have to focus. Next game. Come on, guys, it's about focus. Game 82. Guys, it's about focus. Kevin, it's all about that consistent message, right?
Steady hand, Doris. The players seem to really appreciate it. Miami leading by 4. LeBron left side. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, you know, Jeff Hornacek, the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, a 14-year career as an NBA shooting guard, and he was terrific as a player. Spent his first 6 in Phoenix and only recently really got into coaching, starting as an assistant with the Jazz in early 2011.
Back to Anderson. Marshall with the steal. Beasley outside. Here's Green. It's good. This game is all even. Green's got his second bucket. And back to Coach Hornacek, the 16th coach in Suns franchise history. He's raised his 3 kids in Phoenix. Stevie's put down roots there. Looks like he would like to stay for the long term.
Well, he was a tremendous player for the Suns back during the prime of his career. So this is a great fit, coaching the Suns. A guy who played the game with tremendous intelligence, an even-keeled demeanor. Serve him well as a head coach. Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Now, Marshall's just a wonderful passing point guard. Kind of an old-school Lenny Wilkins-style point guard. Lefty, really good in transition, strong, and he's going to be a big assist guy in the NBA.
I agree with you there, and playing on a team like North Carolina that had so many offensive weapons certainly helped prepare him for what he's going to see as an NBA player. But he's got the mentality that he's going to set people up first, and he's going to shoot second.
Allen knocks down the step-back J. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
He feeds it to Morris. 6 to shoot. There's the double team with Allen. The drive by Green. Here's Len. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Here's Anderson. Hands the 12-footer. Now, here's Marshall. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Beasley. He kicks it to Len. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Morris, no good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Cole. And it comes off the front of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Marshall, defended by Cole. Here's Len, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
Well, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Marshall with it. Now defended by Anderson. Beasley outside. Shot clock.
Oh, man, what a play. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Now, here's Marshall, defended by Cole. Len's shot is off. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Marshall with the steal. Stolen by Anderson. Goes up.
Look out.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And Marshall kicks to Beasley, and it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He was all alone on that one. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Beasley dishes the Len, and the layup's good off the glass. Len's got 8 points. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Allen passes to Cole. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Suns shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Brink kicks to Len.
How about that basketball fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Much has been made about the show LeBron puts out during games, but he also puts on a spectacle in his pregame routine. Last season, he and others started pulling out all the stops and dunking in the pregame warm-up in an effort to break a sweat.
And Clark, you mentioned the pregame dunks for LeBron, a devastating finisher. Some have asked why he's never competed in the All-Star Slam Dunk competition. In fact, I say that every Saturday night I'm sitting on that microphone. Why isn't LeBron in this competition?
Wouldn't it be nice? In fact, I think, didn't Magic Johnson even put up a $1 million incentive for him to compete? Yeah, it would be incredible to see him. I don't know. I think it's become almost a chore for players these days to enter, but it would be fantastic to see him out there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Gortat's checked in for Len. Markieff Morris comes in for Marcus Morris. Caron Butler's checked in for Michael Beasley. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Gerald Green.
Well, Miami stormed through the regular season and were viewed as the clear-cut favorites to come out of the East, but it was not as easy as expected. After sweeping Milwaukee, the Bulls gave them a scare. Then the Pacers really took them deep all the way to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
And here are the Suns now. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. On defense, Miami. Here's Butler. Hands it from downtown. Butler's got 15 points. And for the Heat, the Pacers were their first real test, it seemed, and they had to survive a win or go home against him. It almost seemed, Clark, to take away any momentum they might have had when they went up against the Spurs in the finals.
You know, it's interesting. When I think of momentum in the playoffs, it doesn't carry over from game to game or series to series. I think each game, Kevin, is really an entity in and of itself. That said, Miami found a way, despite being pushed by the Pacers and being pushed by the Spurs, both to Game 7. It came down to LeBron James' brilliance, but also the hot shooting of a complimentary role-playing winner, Shane Battier.
Dragic kicks to Butler. The fadeaway. Butler missing again. The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Allen's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. A 3-ball. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 points.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Wade kicks to Allen. Fades. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns leading by 3. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, 2 straight titles in Miami since they decided to go small. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, thinking conventionally that first season with LeBron, that was my biggest regret as a coach. I put LeBron in a box. LeBron was the small forward. That's what we knew. But after the Dallas series, we decided to start from scratch. We always talked about how versatile our team was, but we never thought about what that meant. We had to do away with convention. And guys, that started by playing LeBron at the 4.
And with his length and athleticism, he has all the tools. Doris, thank you. It's Dragic with the drive. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Wade. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Gortat. Back to Butler. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. Timeout called the Heat.
Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to beat the most dominant, one of the most dominant teams at home. The Heat just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
The Heat making a switch here. Cole's checked in. The Heat trailed by 5. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Cole's got 5 points so far. And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still were far and away number one at home in the East.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their second NBA title in a row.
Here's Dragic. Bledsoe outside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Dragic. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Dragic. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Butler attacking. Gets it to go. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter. The Heat trailed by 4. Feeds it to Haslam. Oh, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second-chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
Outside for Bledsoe. Parries the long-range jumper. Bledsoe's got 7.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Haslam defended by Morris. Butler kicks to Bledsoe. He passes to Morris. The dish to Dragic. The feed now to Morris. Offline with his 3.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Here's Bosch. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. .119 left now here in the second. It's Dragic with the drive. Butler. Lots of room. They get it back. Kicks it to Morris. And there's the pass to Bledsoe. Dishes it to Dragic. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Gets the bucket. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Bledsoe, defended by Chalmers. Pass to Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. The Heat trailed by 9. He feeds it to Haslam. Right side Bosch. And they get it. And it's blocked by Bledsoe. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Bosch kicks to Cole. And he dunks it down. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Right side Dragic. Shoots from 12. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist by Dragic. And 12 points for Marcin Gortat. Here's Bosch. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first half of play. Suns ahead, up 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Hump Day, and this is 2K Sports at the half. Glad you're along for the ride. Phoenix with the lead against Miami. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right in close and converting the kind of buckets they want. we've seen Caron Butler scoring effortlessly against the Miami D. He's racked up 19 points and also has grabbed 5 boards. And midway through, the Heat are still alive. It's been a scintillating open court attack. They hold a major advantage in fast break points. And LeBron is absolutely dominating. He's got 21 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Miami, Florida, and the American Airlines Arena. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half. Really doing a nice job for his teammate.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
No good from Bledsoe. The Heat trail by 9.
Well, really the heart and soul of this Miami team in a lot of ways, Udonis Haslem, born and raised in Miami. He's played his entire decade-long career with the Heat and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
Gord's shot misses. Heat shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Three-pointer, and it's good. 24 points for LeBron.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And back to Haslem. He helped lift the Florida Gators program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA championship game, playing at center of all positions.
But was really heavy back then at Florida, and he had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready to play in the NBA. Went to Europe to play first. He's been the heart and soul of the Heat organization ever since. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Gord's shot misses.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Chalmers has got 8.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Stolen by Wade. To tie. And the basket by Chalmers. 10 points for him.
They're forcing the ball inside. It's working beautifully.
The defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. He kicks it to Morris. Pass to Dragic. Outside Butler. From past the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys.
That gives them the lead. And it's now 26 points for LeBron.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, there was a time when the Suns were an up-and-down team. They'd push the tempo and do everything they could to get layups and shoot the three. Those days are history now. They're just not a very good shooting team from outside anymore.
Dragic against Chalmers. Here's Butler. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 22 points for Caron Butler.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Well, Clark, you said the Suns didn't shoot the ball well from distance. It would end up 28th in the NBA when it came to the deep ball, Steve, making just under a third of their tries.
Well, of course, a lot of that has to do with the departure of Steve Nash. They didn't have somebody creating those easy looks. Remember, they also were without Channing Frye last year, one of their best three-point shooters who had to sit out the year with the heart issue.
He dishes it to Haslem. LeBron James on the wing. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dragic, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Dragic. From deep. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. LeBron kicks to Wade. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
The Heat have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The Suns making a switch here. Len's checked in.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. Two teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were one play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat. You see the way he times his passes so well? It was a great assist.
And here's Bledsoe. He has 7. With the lead pass, the kick outside to Butler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Dragic gets the bucket. Part that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Suns. Wade dishes to Anderson. No good. Great D that time from Len. Suns trail by 7. Bledsoe with it. Wade picks him up. Bledsoe passes to Len. Feeds to Beasley. There's the dish to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field. Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. Pass to Beasley. Wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And it's 6 points for Beasley. Miami leading by 7. LeBron outside. He passes to Anderson. Fades back. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
There's the feed to Morris. The 3. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Gerald Green comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Goran Dragic. Beasley dishes the Len. Kicks to Morris. Misses off the right iron.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's LeBron. Drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 30 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Now the pass to Green. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Miami's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Anderson slams it in.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
You know, for so long, the Suns had been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
Shot is off. Suns trail by 6. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Marshall tries to save it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
To the paint, Morris. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Well, back to the Suns against the Eastern Conference. They really seemed to flounder at times, and they had to travel to the East Coast. And, Steve, even when they hosted teams in the desert.
You know, all good things must come to an end, and the Suns' dominance over the East wasn't going to last forever. Because, remember, for many years, the Suns just ran roughshod over the Eastern Conference. But only 8 wins in their 30 games against the East. That was by far the lowest total of anybody in the West.
Well, you know, for the Suns, it's been a hard fall, guys. As recently as 2010, they played in the conference finals last season, had the 4th worst record in the NBA, and they're not exactly stacked with young talent. The rise back to the top is going to be slow and long.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Well, you talked about the troubles of the Suns, Clark, and for so long, one of the elite offensive ball clubs in the NBA. And, Steve, last season, they were second to last in scoring efficiency.
Well, let's see. What happened last year? Oh yeah, Steve Nash left. I think that might have something to do with it, Kevin. Look, this is just a rebuilding mode for Phoenix, and it happens to everybody. The end of one great era and hopefully the start of a new one, but it's going to take a few years to get this thing rolling. Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty. Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
It's Beasley on the wing. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving him a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And here are the Suns now.
One thing with Wade that doesn't seem to be going away is his quickness off the dribble. He still has that devastating crossover. He may not be able to do it every night, but there are nights when he just looks like he's right in his prime.
Nadia, the pass to Chalmers. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Len's shot is off.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And Wade has a number of elusive moves, Clark, getting into the lane. He can hit the spin, the Euro step, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And the windmill crossover.
He's got it all. I mean, he's figured out how to get to that bucket. And I think the crossover is probably his custom move. Just as he changes direction, swings the ball quickly over his head to the other side, avoiding the rip. Makes it look so natural you might think nothing of it, but youngsters around the league go to school on that one. That's a heck of a move.
Well, Heat leading by 8. This is to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Anderson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Anderson's got 10. Suns shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Morris with the bucket. Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Chris Anderson. Back to Beasley. Passes it to Morris. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Wade kicks to Battier. Back to Wade. LeBron James on the wing. But they'll get another chance. Launches it. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green gets a screen from Len. On its way from Beasley for two. Miami grabs the miss. Battier's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Gortat's checked in for Len. On defense, Phoenix. Battier's shot. Good.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot off. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And something else we can say about him is that he's got a lot of guts. I mean, a lot of courage. He'll be the first one to step into the lane and draw a charge, even if it might get him a little beat up.
For Phoenix, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Beasley with the steal. 1:02 left to play in the third. Green. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now just a 4-point Miami lead. Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And the basket by Chalmers.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Marshall dishes to Morris. Beasley. Marshall passes to Gortat. Hits the bucket. Gortat's got 14 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%. And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on him as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Vaj with some nice D.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. He feeds it to Gortat. Working on Bosch. And Gortat kicks to Green. Gortat with the ball. Can't get it to fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Heat lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And Miami has possession. 9-point game. And here they go. And there's Kendall Marshall on the assist by Beasley. Marshall's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. 3-pointer, Wade. Beasley with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. He kicks it to Green. Pass to Morris. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Miami now. Allen right side. Got a piece of it. Marshall with the steal. Beasley outside. Green. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Green. He has 15 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morris, no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
For 3, Beasley. That is good.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Phoenix making some changes. Len's checked in for Marcus Morris. Hudso comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Kendall Marshall. Here's Gortat. Second chance shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Deflected. Beasley with the steal. Bledsoe left side. And it's Dragic off the drive. Bledsoe carries it from three-point range. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
And that one is good by Beasley.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He dishes it to Len. Feeds it to Beasley. Len, covered by LeBron. Bledsoe passes to Beasley. They grab their own miss. Here's Len, and it's blocked by Bosh. Here's Cole, defended by Bledsoe. Cole's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Ring shot on the way. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Bosh. And it's a 3-point Miami lead. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Dragic. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. The dish to Len. Some solid defense from Battier.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Doubled by Bosh. Beasley dishes to Bledsoe. Pass to Gortat. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 16 points for Marcin Gortat.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The feed to Cole. Shoots it up. A rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dragic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Morris is checked in. Now off the inbound, Beasley. Right side, Dragic from the arc. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one's good. Chalmers has got 27.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Shot by Gortat. Suns keep it alive. No good from Dragic.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. The pass to Bosh. It's rebounded by Dragic. Dragic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gortat with a screen on Allen. Dragic gets the bucket.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
The Heat leading by 3. The 3 from LeBron. That's good. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
On its way from Beasley for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bledsoe. There's the double team with Allen. Bledsoe passes to Beasley. Lets the 3 fly. Lays out. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Back to Dragic. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Kicks to Beasley. No one near him. That's good. Here's LeBron. He passes to Chalmers. Gortat with the block. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for the Heat. Here's Chalmers. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Chalmers has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Dishes it to Beasley. Again, the miss by Beasley.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Allen's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. From 15 feet away, Ray Allen grabs the board. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chalmers dishes to Haslem. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Well, Phoenix shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Beasley kicks to Dragic. The finger roll finish at the bucket. So it's Miami now. They lead by 4. Inside. Tipped. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Caron Butler's checked in for Phoenix. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here is Gortat. Passes to Morris. Six to shoot. Outside Butler. Pulls it up. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 4. He feeds it to Wade. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Suns shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Dragic, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Dragic. The kick outside to Butler. Puts up a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Butler. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Dragic kicks to Gortat. Butler fires from deep, and that one's good. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
He kicks to Bosh. Puts it up from 15, and the jumper is good.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Suns trail by 3. Back to Butler. Rebound by the Heat. Wade's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Haslem. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
And the Suns call time. They're losing by 1. 1:52 left in the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off you guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Dragic dishes to Morris.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. And that one comes up a bit short. .121 left here in the fourth quarter. They now take the lead. 31 points for Caron Butler.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
All sorts of time. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it? I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Feeds to Morris. The dish now to Chalmers. With the shot. Good.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Well, Phoenix shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
LeBron outside. Right side Bosch. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there. That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
Now here's Wade. Poked away. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. 12 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Perfect time to be perfect at the line. Now only a 3 can tie it.
Pass to Chalmers. LeBron James on the wing. Off target from downtown. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Caron Butler.